everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel, where I provide weekly energetic updates for the collective. And with that being said, I would like to jump right into the messages for tonight. And the message that's speaking the loudest is bringing attention to a cleansing journey that you may be on at this particular time. You're healing. And the energy is brewing up a current of positive waves. And it leads directly to the alignment that you are with the waters, because you're in the flow. And this may have to do with your acceptance with where you are in the process of things. You see where you are. You may not necessarily know where this current is taking you, but you're trusting it. You're trusting your guidance. You're trusting the universe to take you where you need to be. And this may cause you to be more present. Present in your day-to-day life, knowing that you're well on your way to something much higher. And it has to do with the access that you have. And the key symbol is right next to you. Opening the door to your visibility, to you being seen as the healer that you are. And I would like to take this moment just to clarify, or get some insight on what exactly is it that you have access to? What is this key symbolizing for the collective? Okay. All right, the cards that came out is personal life, picking up energy. And the bottom of the deck says, waking you up at night. You may be receiving clarity on certain situations that may have made things unclear for you. You may be getting a clear understanding of the type of people or person it was. You may be picking up on energies, and you're much more keen to exactly what it is. It's not discombobulating you as much anymore, giving you a certain level of access to your intuition and the healing capacity that you really have. Because it's one thing to know that you have gifts and you have a certain level of access. It's a complete another thing to move with that knowingness, with intention, with clarity in your day-to-day life, in personal interactions. How this gift is showing up in your world is becoming much more visible to you, giving you access and the ability to move beyond certain doors that may appear to be locked, causing you on the opposite end to be seen, whether you know it or not. just as you see things, they see you. But this visibility has more to do with the healing capacity of this knowingness. Moving through life, knowing that your intent is to make things better. Make life much more fruitful, not only for yourself, but for those around you just as well. And you're sticking to it. And the breadcrumbs along the way, you see them. You see it very clearly now. And the energy is causing you to take action. Because you now know exactly what it is that you're devoted to. Devoting to nurturing people. Nurturing the spiritual hygiene of the consciousness. Sending you well on a path of magic that will birth your creativity in a much more liberated way, bringing you that much more closer to it, making the pages in your book much more readable, understanding what you're reading and the concepts that are within them. And this wisdom is flowing through you like second nature. It's within you. The magic is inside of you, grounding you in your in the understanding and knowing that transformation and change is always present. But it's the wisdom that you carry that is allowing you to move through it with ease. Move through it with much more wisdom and insight and awareness that won't debilitate you, that won't stop you. And that's what this message is speaking of. Wow, that was very powerful. Very powerful message. And if this message resonated with you or resonates with you at any point, please be sure to like or subscribe or comment below so I can see how this message is showing up in your world. And the second message that's really speaking out is the second spirit guide stone. It's speaking about a transition or change that is directly impacting your will to keep going. You may be presented with certain obstacle that test you to see whether or not you're going to be a child of the light. And that test and choice is made every single day to choose a higher path. But this process is cultivating your skill set in a way to sharpen your gifts, to sharpen your abilities that have been passed down to you from your ancestors or from a lineage or the generation before you. Because I can see your gift is here. These have to do with people or your ancestral lineage that are passing the baton to you. And I would like to see what this gift is about. What is your gift that the shells are speaking to, that the collective may have inherited at this time? One more card I will pull. And the last one. Okay. It says, feel your way through it, soul, tribe, and spirit animals. Your gift may have to do with the fact that you're here to bring together a soul tribe that may be scattered. And you're going through all the loops and hurdles to get back here, to get back to your soul tribe. Because you're feeling your way through it. That's your gift. You're picking up on the energies that are so powerful and strong that the energy is guiding you where you need to be. Guiding you back to your tribe. Bringing an energetic frequency that has the capacity to bring others together, to bring people together, to make them feel at home within their spirituality, within the core of their being. Because it's the frequency that you're radiating. You have the frequency that has the ability to connect with animals, to connect with other consciousness outside of the human being. It's about the collective consciousness. And you having the gift to feel in a society that is starting to seem lifeless, but you bring soul back to the people. You know how to spark the light and laughter amongst anyone around you. But your mission is pouring into others or pulling people together that are on the similar vibration that you are. And that's a very powerful gift. Very powerful, and it's very rich. And you will be protected because this is a part of your healing journey. This is very strong, and it comes with a lot of energy. It takes a lot of strength to do this. But you have a calling, and your work has everything to do with bringing people together. Very powerful. That was very rich. Very rich. I would like to pull just one more clarifier on this soul tribe, because that's a very heavy task to do. This is very interesting to me. The cards that came out to clarify soul tribe is entrepreneur, boss, and here in the present. You have a very large task to do. And you may have to branch off into entrepreneurship in order to seat yourself in the right position to pull in the tribe. You have to become a boss. You have to step into this role in a professional way. But the challenge is going to come in with the fact that you have to be here in the present to do that. I know that being highly spiritual and being present is a oxymoron in itself. It's a very difficult thing to balance. Balancing the heavy load that the spiritual journey comes with. Because a lot of times, depending on where you're at, you're a visionary. You're seeing things and into things a lot of the times. Having to protect your energy and create a certain space for yourself. However, to pull in this soul tribe, you have to ground your feet here within this paradigm and stand tall in it. Cultivating a business, cultivating yourself enough that you become a boss. You have to be the authoritator. You have to be the one that's leading the way, steering the ship. And in order to do that, you must find your place in the community. You must find your place in this society. Pouring in that frequential energy that you have enough to solidify yourself as a healer here in this paradigm. But you must be present. You must be accounted for. That means you may have to integrate yourself a little bit more than you may like to. Because it's about your work. Your work must be visible to others so they know where to come. And knowing that your gift, a part of your gift is to bring in the soul tribe. Your frequency must be made visible or felt. You must send out the signal far and wide so that the people know where to come. The background music stopped. Whew. Yeah, because you have to break up the monotony of things. You have to break up the routine that you're in order to step into something much more powerful so that that frequency can be expressed out. Because it's about your gift. Materializing itself in this world in real time. Whew, very powerful. I did not expect that. Very rich. So before I close out the healing circle, I will like to pull some cards to see if there's any other messages that would like to show up for us. Any other messages for the collective? Of course. Mentor, freedom, and mind games. You must recognize how certain energies and certain spirits work. They come in all shapes, all forms, all sizes. Some good, some not so good. And stepping into this world is not all glitz and glamour. And you must be mindful of the mind games that people will play and can play. Be conscious of that and be aware that it can come from people that are very close to you. You don't have to call it out, or just be mindful and be aware of the challenges that come along with being a healer. And protect yourself enough to know that yes, you're here to do the work. However, the work comes with a lot of shadows. that will lock you down. Whether they're pulling on your heartstrings, whether they're pulling on you financially, whether they're pulling on you mentally, it is your spiritual freedom that must be protected. To be able to properly mentor and usher your soul tribe in a holistic way. You got to be able to see it, recognize it, and call it out. And to know that everybody is not here for good reasons or have good intentions. And I'm speaking from being on the other side. It's very hard, but it is doable and it is possible. But I wouldn't be a healer in the right way to not bring this to your attention, especially if it came out in the cards. And I don't like to entertain negativity, but I have to be truthful about the spiritual side of things. Light can't exist without darkness. And the tricks are very tricky here. But with your gift and your ability and your skill set and your knowledge and you'll get through it, and your soul tribe will cultivate itself. Whew. And I'm going to close this reading off here. Thank you all for joining my healing circle tonight. Please be sure to like, comment, or subscribe. And comment below if this message at any point resonates with you. I'll see you all at the next healing circle. Period.